The headlines. Court adjourns Kano Emirate tussle hearing to July 4th. Bill to create a new state in southeast Nigeria scales first reading in the House of Representatives. Bandits kill lecturer in Katsina, abduct his children. On the foreign scene, at least 27 persons confirmed dead in India religious gathering stampede. Hello there, good evening and welcome to the news update on Trust TV. My name is Abdullahi Ahmed. We begin in Kano, where a state high court on Tuesday adjourned hearing in the ongoing Kano Emirate tussle case until Thursday, July 4th. The Kano State Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, Speaker of the Kano State House of Assembly and the Kano State House of Assembly through their counsel, Ibrahim Isa Wangida, filed a motion ex parte on May 27. The applicants are seeking an order restraining the 15th Emir, Aminu Ado Bayero, and 4 other dethroned emirs of Bichi, Ranu, Gaya, and Karai from parading themselves as traditional rulers in the state. When the case came up for hearing on all pending applications, counsel to the applicants, Eitayo Fatogun, SAN, informed the court that he was served with 5 processes on July 1st at about 6:30 p.m. by the first respondent. Counsel to Ado Bayero, Abdul Muhammad, SAN, opposed the 30-minute stand down and sought an adjournment to enable him to reply and file all their applications. Justice Amina Adamu Aliyu adjourned the matter until July 4th for hearing of all pending applications and originating motions. Staying in Kano, factory workers took to the streets of Kano metropolis in protest against the activities of a foreign tea company in the state. The workers are accusing the foreign company of working to undermine the interest of local businesses in Kano State. Trust TV's Idris Jibrin has more on the story.
These are workers of local tea-making company who came out in their numbers to protest against rival foreign company that they say has been working to kill their local tea business. The company based in Kano has been in business for almost 3 years, but has come under attack from a foreign company over a trademark dispute.
We are here to just present our grievances, our yearning and demand over a threat and the intimidation and frustration we are facing.
According to the workers, they are on the street to seek for government intervention to save their businesses, which is about to die in the hands of their powerful competitors.
They are accusing us for a trademark, which we, the T and YZ, we have already have this trademark already captured and collected from the Ministry of Trade.
While receiving the workers, Chief of Staff to the Kano State Governor Wadasa Gagi assured the workers that the Kano State Government will verify their claim for appropriate action. The Chief of Staff also urged the youth to continue with their normal businesses in accordance with the law, as the government will not allow any foreign interests to sabotage the economic stability of the state.
What the government is after is for you to conduct your businesses and your affairs legally within the state, because Kano is so fortunate that it is one of the states that is relatively secure. And this security is not unconnected with the economic activities that is taking place within the state. And as such, government is not going to take it lightly. I'm very happy. I have seen the promoters of this company, very young and vibrant people. And I even wish other youth will copy their example.
According to the protesters, over 500 workers may lose their job if government and other relevant stakeholders do not intervene. Idris Jibrin, Trust TV News, Kano.
And now to the National Assembly, where a bill to alter the 1999 Constitution as amended to create a TT state in the southeastern part of Nigeria has scaled through the first reading in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. Sponsored by Amobi Oga, Miriam Okinawa Onua, Kama Nkem Kama, Chinwe Nwabuefe, and Anayo Onwogwe. The proposed state is to be created out of the present-day Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo states. When created, the new state will have 11 local government areas drawn from the 5 states with headquarters at Lokpanta. Now, the bill seeks to alter the three sections of the 1999 Constitution. The first is to delete the word 36 and replace it with the word 37, and to accommodate the new state, and to insert the word Etiti immediately after Enugu in the list of states contained in the Constitution. It also seeks to alter the listing of local government areas according to states, and to transfer the 11 local government areas from their current states to the new states if eventually created. Now, the local governments to be affected have also been listed in the bill. Staying with the National Assembly, the Senate on Tuesday passed for second reading a bill seeking to allow all persons, including foreigners resident in Nigeria, a right to obtain and use national identification number. The bill also seeks to replace criminal penalties with administrative enforcement measures to encourage compliance with NIN usage requirements without imposing, quote, undue legal consequences on individuals. The bill, sponsored by the Deputy Senate President Barrow Jibrin, is titled National Identity Management Commission Repeal and Enactment Bill of 2024. Now, the lead debate on the general principles of the bill was read by Senator Cyril Fashui during plenary as sponsor. Barrow Jibrin presided over the session. Senator Fashui said the bill seeks to repeal the Extant Act and enact a new regulatory regime for the National Identification Management Commission, while adding that it is aimed at enhancing the NIMC's regulatory capacity to enable more effective oversight and regulation of the Nigerian ID system. The senators debated and passed the bill. To security matters now, bandits have killed a lecturer with the Federal University, Dutse Imma, in Katsina State. The victim, Tiri Gyang David, was killed in a fresh bandits attack in the early hours of Tuesday. The lecturer was the head of the department at the Agricultural Economics Extension and Rural Development at the university. Now, an eyewitness says the incident was reportedly happened at 1:30 a.m. at the lecturer's residence in the Yerima Quarters Locust Estate in Dutse Imma local government area of Katsina State. He added that the bandits invaded the community with weapons, shooting sporadically to scare off residents. According to the eyewitness, the bandits also abducted 2 of the lecturer's children. The Katsina State Police Command spokesperson Abubakar Sadiq confirmed this development, but said the command will soon release a detailed statement to the public. Elsewhere, troops of the Nigerian Army have killed a suspected kingpin of the indigenous people of Biafra and its armed militant wing, Eastern Security Network in Imo State. The troops killed the kingpin and arrested 2 other notorious terrorists during multiple raids of IPOB hideouts in Imo State, according to a statement released on its X handle on Monday. One of the operations was conducted at a suspected IPOB hideout in Ezenyang Okwe Umucheke, a community in Omuimo local government area of the state. The operation was targeted at the suspected IPOB kingpin, identified simply as Chinemerem, popularly known as Bam Bam, in the community. The statement also says the troops subsequently intercepted other suspected IPOB and ESN members at another hideout in Amahausa in Okigwe local government area of the state. 72 rounds of 7.62mm rounds of ammunition, 4 rounds of 7.62mm special, 3 rounds of 5.56mm rounds, and 1 rifle, a pair of military desert boots, and 1 green beret were recovered from the hoodlums by the Nigerian army. 3 months after vomiting and excreting 80 wraps of cocaine following his arrest by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency at the screening point of the Terminal 2 at the Murtala Muhammad International Airport in Lagos, aboard a Delhi, India-bound passenger, Freeman Charles Ogbonna has been sentenced to 25 years imprisonment by a federal high court. Ogbonna was arrested on Sunday, 31st of March this year, while attempting to board his flight to Delhi, India via Doha on Qatar Airways with a Liberian international passport. Preliminary checks revealed his real identity as Freeman Charles Ogbonna and was subsequently placed under observation in NDLEA custody, where he passed out a total of 80 wraps of cocaine weighing 889 grams through his mouth after a 4-day period. Now, he subsequently was arraigned before Justice Dekpeolu Deinde Isaac of the Federal High Court in Lagos for committing an offense contrary to Section 20, subsection 1B and punishable under Section 20, subsection 2A of the NDLEA Act, Cap 30, 2004. Now, delivering his judgment in the case on Monday, Justice Dekpeolu sentenced Ogbonna to 25 years in prison without an option of fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Staying in Lagos, the Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps has busted a styrofoam warehouse at Ojuwoye Market in the Mushin area of the state. According to a post by the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokumbo Wahab, on Tuesday, the owner of the warehouse brought the banned styrofoam to the market in the early hours of Tuesday. The Commissioner says the products have been confiscated and taken to the Kai office in Oshodi for incineration. He's reiterated the state government's commitment to ensuring a healthy, cleaner environment for all Lagosians. This is the news update on Trust TV. Still to come. 5 persons survive Abuja hotel collapse. Details of this and many more stories up ahead after the break.
Attention loyal readers, exciting news coming your way. That's right. Starting from the first weekend in July 2024, we're bringing you something special. We're saying goodbye to Daily Trust on Sunday and hello to the all-new Weekend Trust. Every Saturday, beginning July 6, 2024, get ready for a richer, redesigned weekend reading experience. Weekend Trust will be your perfect weekend companion, packed with all the news, views, and analysis you love. Missing the Sunday edition? No worries. Weekend Trust will fill the gap and more. And don't forget, you can stay up to date with breaking news on our website at www.dailytrust.com. Mark your calendars for Saturday, July 6, 2024. Weekend Trust is coming out soon and you won't want to miss out.
Welcome back to the news. Let's take another look at our top stories. Kano State High Court adjourns emirate battle until July 4th. Bill to create a new state in southeast Nigeria scales first reading in the House of Representatives. Adamawa State Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintri has expressed his support for local government autonomy while stressing the need for a holistic approach towards constitutional reforms. The governor also advocated the separation of powers between the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation and the federal government in the interest of transparency and accountability. Trust TV's Gibson Swadigo has more.
Governor Ahmadu Fintri made his position known while declaring open the mandatory continuing professional development program of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria at the Banquet Hall, Government House, Yola. The mandatory continuing professional development program of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria tagged this year's event as Sustainable Accounting and Economic, Social and Governance Reporting. Governor Fintri, while commenting on the developmental strides of his administration, says a lot has changed in the areas of infrastructure and human capital development while acknowledging the gains made in fiscal transparency and management in the state.
I equally want to seize this opportunity here today to declare that I'm an apostle of true federalism. And for that, I want to say here loud and clear that I am supporting the local government autonomy. The same way, I'm also calling on the federal government to give the states its own financial autonomy.
And President Dr. James Akareye described the governor as a prudent financial manager who channels resources of the state towards the development of the state and its people. The mandatory continuing professional development program, according to the president, has become a necessary tool for dynamism in accounting to stay at par with global best practices.
If any of these members disappoint you, report to Anna, because we have a disciplinary machinery to discipline anybody who errs. And I trust, Anna accountant can never err in delivering quality service.
And national officials also paid a courtesy call on Governor Fintri to establish the purpose of choosing Adamawa for the 2024 annual event. Gibson Adugo, Trust TV News, Yola.
Now, 5 people were rescued alive after a 4-story building collapsed in Area 11 of Garki in Abuja. Now, in this report, Noel Sampson speaks with the rescued victims about how the incident reportedly happened and their experiences during the rescue operation. He also interviewed officials from the FCT Police Command and the FCT Emergency Management Department, whose concerted efforts were crucial in saving the lives of the victims.
Following the collapse of a 4-story building at 23 Nkwere Street off Ahmadu Bello Way, Area 11 Gariki, the FCT Emergency Management Department has ordered the complete demolition of the remaining structure. Speaking with the 5 rescued victims, they recounted their horrifying experience and the rescue efforts that saved their lives. They also debunked rumors that there were fatalities in the incident, confirming that no lives were lost in the building collapse.
Around 8 o'clock, we did level 4. So that time, we did cook with gas. We did cook something for fire. So now the question. So now this my brother go say What they happen for open? Now I tell you, I say, I don't know. Now you go look at. In the low, the thing in the fall. Now my brother say, more run, oh. This is the follow. Now my brother go jump for that level 4. You jump for that, you follow out. Now if you must follow you.
Not falling, not struggle. So as you call nothing, concern the thing, like say vibration, like say rain is coming. So as you go jump, you following the, as you go see say the thing is falling, you just following the back.
In interviews with the acting director of the FCT Emergency Management Department and the public relations officer of the FCT Police Command, both officials detailed the rescue operations following the collapse of a 4-story building at 23 Nkore Street off Amadu Bello Way, Area 11, Gariki. The acting director emphasized the coordinated efforts that led to the successful rescue of 5 individuals. She also announced plans for integrity tests on all buildings in the vicinity to prevent future incidents. The public relations officer of the FCT Police Command echoed the importance of swift and efficient response in such emergencies, underscoring the ongoing commitment to public safety.
Whatever was the cause of the building collapse cannot be ascertained for now. We are going to carry out investigations, and we started the rescue operations immediately by removing all the rubble to make sure there was nobody in the building. So far, the site is going to be sealed for now. Private developers, individuals, we have always advised them to make sure they keep to building codes.
All the patrol teams and response units to the crime scene, and when we got there, we were able to rescue about 3 persons, and we took them to the hospital.
Building collapse have become a regular occurrence in Nigeria as regulators struggle to enforce construction standards. The recent collapse in the FCT underscores the dangers associated with substandard structures prevalent in many states across the country. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need for stricter enforcement of building regulations to enforce public safety. Noel Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.
The federal government has paid off the backlog of debts to European airlines to the tune of $850 million. The European Union ambassador to Nigeria and ECOWAS, Samuel Isopi, revealed this at the 9th edition of the Nigeria-EU Business Forum in Abuja on Tuesday. She commended the government for its intervention in clearing the backlog, as well as the removal of foreign exchange restrictions on the import of 43 items. Isopi says Nigeria remains the EU's largest trading partner with about 35 billion euros in trade relations in the last year. She also says Nigeria is the EU's biggest foreign investor with a stock estimated at 26 billion euros, representing 1/3 of Nigeria's foreign direct investment. She also added that over 230 EU companies operate in Nigeria, providing jobs for youth and women. The meeting has the theme, Investing in Jobs and Sustainable Future. 2 developments on the international scene. At least 27 people were crushed to death at a Hindu religious gathering in northern India, with many more injured, and fears the toll could rise, according to government sources on Tuesday. Deadly incidents are common at places of worship during major religious festivals in India, the biggest of which prompt millions of devotees to make pilgrimages to holy sites. A large crowd gathered near the city of Hathras, southeast of New Delhi, on Tuesday for a sermon by a religious preacher. Witnesses and local media reports say the victims were crushed to death as the audience left the sermon. Local Chief Medical Officer Umesh Kumar told reporters that most of the dead were women. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath expressed condolences to relatives of those killed in his office, says in a statement released on social media. The minister's office also says an investigation had been ordered into the cause of the incident. Talking sports now, Nigeria Wrestling Federation has unveiled 6 athletes who will fly the nation's flag at the 2024 Olympics in Paris. The team, comprising 5 female wrestlers, 1 male freestyle wrestler, and 3 coaches, was presented on Monday at a colorful ceremony held at the Dynamite Wrestling Gym in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. The wrestlers unveiled Tokyo Olympic silver medalist Blessing Oborodudu, reigning African champion Odunayo Adekunle, and military world champion Hannah Ruben. Also unveiled are reigning African champions, debutants Esther Kolaole and Ogunsanya Christina, while Ashton Mutua completes the list in the 125 kilogram men's freestyle wrestling category. The coaches Victor Kode, Purity Aku, and Happiness Burutu complete the team. Now, the president, Nigeria Wrestling Federation, Daniel Igali, in his remarks expressed confidence that the nation's wrestlers will put up a good performance at the Olympics. Earlier, the secretary to the Bayelsa State government, Nimibofa Ayawe, while bidding the contingent farewell, charged the wrestlers to make Nigeria proud. The athletes and officials are expected to depart Nigeria for Spain on the 3rd of July for a pre-Olympic tournament in Madrid before settling in Germany for their last camping ahead of the games proper. Well, that's it. You're up to date with the latest news stories at this hour. Feel free to follow us across our social media platforms to stay in touch. Also visit our website, trusttv.com, for the latest news and documentaries. My name is Abdullahi Ahmed. Check back a little later at 9 for more news. Until then, goodbye for now.